Hi there, welcome to Getting It Done North of 7. My name is Roland. You may have seen part 1 and 2 of this rain barrel trailer build. Well, now I'm going to finish part 3. We're going to finish this build today. What I'm going to do here, now in this rain barrel here, you got a small hole and a big hole that are capped off. So what I did was, I got a tap and I put some of that plumbing tape around here and fitted it with a spacer here and a piece of pipe. Why'd I do that? So it'll fit in this hole. And the hole that's here is really snug. So what I'm going to do is, there's no threads in here, it's just plastic. So what's going to happen is I'm going to turn this and it's going to begin to cut its own threads into the plastic. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spin this in there, get it all the way in as far as I want, and then I'm going to take it back out and I'm going to put some of that silicone or plumbing tape, whatever it's called around here, to prevent any leakage, just to help. And I'm going to put that all the way in there, and then I'm going to put take a silicone caulking and put some around here it'll be like around in there like this, and then I may just put some PL just to fasten this tap in place so it's good and solid. And that should work. And then we're going to come up here and we'll cut a hole up here so that I can run the drain pipe down into here just above it. I'll put a screen across it so that the water can go into here. Okay, so like I said, this pipe here is exact same size as the hole that's inside this drum. So I'm just going to put it in as straight as I can, and I'm going to start threading it. Look how that just grabs. It's already snug. You almost think there was threads in there, the way it's going. It's already really tight. So look at that. That is so snug. I could probably just silicone that right now and it'd be fine. I think I'll go one more revolution. That will do it. As you can see, this is going to stick out far enough for good distance for filling up water buckets. It's a good height. It's going to work good. So when you put your plumbing tape on, you got to figure out which way you're going to thread this, and then have the plumbing tape finish on the opposite of the turn. Because if you say this plumbing tape was facing this way, like this, and you turn that like that, it'll tear the tape right up. So we want it running the opposite way. I hope that makes sense. We're ready to go. Everything's snugged up good. Got our Teflon tape on, and we'll go put this into the threads of the rain barrel. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some silicone around here. I won't overdo it. Before I thread it in there, this gun back down. What? I know it's in there far. I threaded it a lot by hand, and I don't want to go too far. Just make sure it's nice and straight now. Just turn it just a little bit more, just a smidge. That looks pretty good. So there you go. We got it threaded in. We got some silicone in there. I would like to stick some more silicone in here, and it probably would be just fine because I was going to PL this. But maybe I'll try and stick some more silicone, and then I'll do a little bit of PL around right near the flange here, right at the edge, and just so it secures itself to here. We'll see what happens. Actually, this might be fine. Just put a bunch of silicone in there. Clean it up a little bit. Make it look professional. And that should harden up really good, but you know what? I will put a little PL just right here, right on the edge, so that it coats itself to the hole of the drum, and that'll stop it from turning altogether. But it shouldn't turn once all that silicone hardens up. We'll let that harden up and we'll come back. Okay, so this is where I think I'm going to put the rain barrel trailer to collect water off the roof. Now what I'm seeing here too is, right now I'm using a motorcycle stand that I had made to prop up the tongue of the trailer. And I'm not sure how heavy this will be with, you know, the weight distribution, how heavy this will be if I can pick it up and move it around. I don't think it'll be an issue, but if it is, I'm just going to get a trailer jack, tongue jack, and put it on there. I'll just wait till they go on sale, or maybe I'll just find a scrap one around. So while we're waiting for the silicone to dry, we'll cut a hole in the top of the rain barrel, line up where we want it exactly. Maybe we'll get the pipe here removed and have a straight pipe coming down into the rain barrel, and I'll get a screen set up too as well while we're waiting for that silicone to dry. So what I did is I estimated where I'd like my hole. I cut a square, or drew a square. Now I'm just drilling the holes in the corners, and I'll take my jigsaw and just cut it out. Okay, so I found this old basket I used to have on a bike of mine like 25 years ago, and I had that thing just sitting around here in the shed. It came with us when we moved, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut it right here, right here, and right here, and this is going to be my filter that's going to go over this hole. Well, that worked out pretty good. I was glad I found this. I just went in my shelter, my lean-to, and just see what kind of old junk I got laying around. I found this basket, so I took the grinder to it, cut this piece out, and it just happened to have some supports here, like wires, little pieces of steel actually, right here and right here. So I left them long, and I drilled a couple holes so it fits in there. And then I just zip tied 3 corners, and I would put a zip tie here, but I can't find a zip tie right at the moment. But as you can see, I will. But it's just a filter. It's not going anywhere. It's just water pressure against it. So yeah, got my filter done. And I guess it's all done now, except for just waiting for this to dry up a little more. Yeah, it's a little tacky yet. And then I'm going to put some PL adhesive around here. And I don't even have to do it before I go put this in place, because all you need is a caulking gun with a tube of LePage PL. And I'll just squeeze some out around here and spread it over the edges of this hole, and it'll just harden like cement and adhere itself to there, and you'll never, like, this is solid, but you know what, I just want to make it extra strong. So we'll continue on to the pipe, the downspout, and make sure we get the rainwater redirected to the barrel, because we have some thunderstorms coming through this area probably this afternoon or this evening, and I'll be able to fill this rain barrel up with some really good rainwater for the gardens. Okay, we got the rain barrel in place. Got the downspout coming. The water will rush into the top here. Fill this up in no time. And that's basically it. And we'll just turn our tap on and fill our watering cans and water our garden. If you want to see part 1 and 2, just look up above. I'll leave a link to part 1, and from there you can follow part 2 and part 3. And at the end of this video there'll be a playlist that'll take you right to the rain barrel trailer build. You can go through all 3 parts. So I hope this tutorial helps you. I haven't seen another video out there on anything like this at all. So it's kind of unique, and it's cheap to build, and it works. It's simply, that's what it matters, is you just get water to your gardens. Good rainwater, so much better than tap water. So with that, if you're not subscribed to this channel, hit the subscribe button. Doesn't cost you anything. Hit the notification bell so that you know when I get a new video coming out. We got all kinds of different subjects for videos on this channel. We have fun, we have tutorials, we got it all. Gardening. And be sure to leave a comment below and hit that like button. Yeah, leave us a comment, tell us what you think, and we'll see you on the next video. Take care.